Shalom, shalom. This is Jude Nick once again with Awaken Israel. I'm going to be continuing the scripture reading of Judges. And I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. And hopefully this is edifying to someone in some form of way. Hopefully it can give some more understanding and some more knowledge. And yeah, let's get into it. Judges chapter 13. Verse 1. And the Israelites and the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them into the hands of the Philistines 40 years. And there was a certain man of Zorah of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and bare not, so she couldn't have kids. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman and said unto her, Behold, now thou art barren and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive. So the angel is telling the woman that she shall now have a son, and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. So I've just realized this. Eating unclean thing can inhibit you from having children. So guys, if you're watching, follow the food law in Leviticus chapter 11, and for fruits, Genesis chapter 2 verse 8. So that's interesting. He's now, therefore beware, I pray thee. So pray means the angel's asking her, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. Wow. That might fly over some people's heads if you read that too fast. So eating unclean things like pork, shellfish, some certain insects, some creepy crawly things can prevent you from having a children. The angel just warned her. Hey. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Hey, yo, Moses, pose Moses, pose your question about the dark moon. I'm gonna screenshot it, then I'm gonna send it to the brothers, and hopefully they answer. Because I seen you sent that message twice, but I was never there to respond. So, yeah. I don't know what it's about, but maybe the brothers can answer, hopefully. Alright, Slakia, back to the scripture reading. Judges chapter 13, verse 5. For lo, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hands of the Philistines. Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, A man of God came unto me, and his countenance was like the countenance of an angel of God, very terrible. But I asked him not whence he was, neither told me he his name. But he said unto me, Thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and now drink no wine nor strong drink, neither eat any unclean thing, for that child shall be a Nazarite to God from the womb to the day of his death. And Manoah entreated the Lord and said, O my Lord, let the man of God which thou didst send come again unto us, and teach us what we shall do unto the child that shall be born. And God hearkened to the voice of Manoah, and the angel of God came again unto the woman as she sat in the field. But Noah her husband was not with her. And the woman made haste and ran and showed her husband, and said unto him, Behold, the man have appeared unto me that came unto me the other day. And Manoah arose and went after his wife, and came to the man, and said unto him, Art thou the man that speakest unto the woman? And he said, I am. And Manoah said, Now let thy words come to pass. How shall we order the child, and how shall we do unto him? And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, Of all that I said unto the woman, let her beware. She may not eat of anything that cometh off the vine, so no grapes. Neither let her drink wine or strong drink, nor eat any unclean thing. So unclean things are in the food law in Leviticus, for anyone who doesn't know. If you want to keep the food law, I suggest you do, because Isaiah chapter 66 says, all those who eat pork are going to be consumed with fire. And the Messiah is saying that in future pretext. If you read the whole chapter, you'll see the context, and that hasn't come to pass yet. But let's continue. All that I commanded her, let her observe. So, all that I commanded her, the angel, let her observe. So, observe means to keep. Observe means to keep and do. So, it's not literally saying observe, like just watch. He's actually saying apply it. But yeah, let's continue. And Manoah said unto the angels of the Lord, I pray thee, let us detain thee until we shall have made ready a kid for thee. Okay, I'll screenshot that. Moses. Swada. Until we shall have made ready a kid for thee. And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, Though thou detain me, I will not eat of thy bread, and if thou wilt offer a burnt offering, thou must offer it unto the Lord. For Manoah knew not that he was an angel of the Lord. And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, What is thy name? That when thy sayings come to pass, we may do thee honor. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Why askest thou thus after my name, seeing it is a secret? So Manoah took a kid with a meat offering and offered it upon a rock unto the Lord, and the angel did wondrously, and Manoah and his wife looked on. But it came to pass when the flame went up toward heaven from off the altar, that the angel of the Lord ascended in the flame of the altar, and Manoah and his wife looked on it and fell on their faces to the ground. It's lucky I didn't know this music had any words in it. My bad. There we go. Okay, verse 20. For it came to pass when the flame went up toward the heaven from off the altar, that the angel of the Lord ascended in the flame of the altar, and Manoah and his wife looked on it and fell on their faces to the ground. But the angel of the Lord did no more appear to Manoah and to his wife. Then Manoah knew that he was an angel of the Lord. And Manoah said unto his wife, We shall surely die, because we have seen God. But his wife said unto him, If the Lord were pleased to kill us, he would not have received a burnt offering and a meat offering out of our hands. Neither would he have showed us all these things, nor would as at this time have told us such things as these. And the woman bare a son, and called his name Samson. And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in the camp of Dan between Zorah and Eshtaol. And Samson went down to Timnath and saw a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines. And he came up and told his father and his mother and said, I have seen a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines. Now therefore get her for me to wife. Then his father and his mother said unto him, Is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren, so among the children of Israel, or from the tribe Samson is from, is what his parents are saying, or among all thy people? You see that? So, is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren, so he's talking about the tribe he's from, or among all my people, that thou go to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistines? So, these Philistines are not related to us, and uncircumcised, there's many contexts that can be this taken being, but it is metaphorical and literal. But, they're not part of the bloodline of Jacob. And Samson said unto his father, Get her for me, for she pleases me well. Now remember, the father said that we shouldn't be mingling with these nations, right? We should not give our son or daughter to heathens to marry, right? And not to make covenant with them, covenants with them, Salakia. So basically, what Samson is technically asking for is against the law, technically speaking. And his father and his mother are actually doing the right thing by suggesting him not do it. But his father and mother knew not that it was the Lord that he sought an occasion against the Philistines, for at that time the Philistines had dominion over Israel. Then went Samson down and his father and his mother to Timnath, and came to the vineyards of Timnath, and behold, a young lion roared against him. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he rent him as he would have rent a kid. And he had nothing in his hand, but he told not his father or his mother what he had done. So he killed the lion like he was a kid. So he absolutely KO'd that lion with his bare hands, bro. Imagine someone trying to do that today, bro. Oh man, that lion kill you 7 times before you even die. Man, hey, but let's continue. Verse 7, and he went down and talked with the woman, and she pleased Samson well. And after a time he returned to take her, and he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion. And behold, there was a swarm of bees and honey in the carcass of the lion. And he took thereof in his hands, and went on eating, and came to his father and mother, and gave them, and they didn't eat. But he told not them that he had taken the honey out of the carcass of the lion. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm pretty sure somewhere in the law was not meant to touch dead carcasses, something like that. I'm not exactly sure where, but I'm pretty sure we're not meant to do that. But he took the honey out of the lion. Come on, man. And he didn't tell his mum and dad. Come on, man. Come on, dawg. Anyway, verse 10. So his father went down unto the woman, and Samson made there a feast, for so used the young men to do. So this was a tradition or a ceremony they used to keep. And it came to pass when they saw him that they brought 30 companions to be with him. When Samson said unto them, I will now put forth a riddle unto you. If you can certainly declare it me within the 7 days of the feast, and find it out, then I will give you 30 sheets and 30 change of garments. But if you cannot declare it me, then shall you give me 30 sheets and 30 change of garments. And they said unto him, Put forth thy riddle, that we may hear it. And he said unto them, Out of the eater came forth meat, and out of the strong came forth sweetness. And they could not in 3 days expound the riddle. And it came to pass on the 7th day that they said unto Samson's wife, Entice thy husband, that he may declare unto us the riddle, lest we burn thee and thy father's house with fire. Have you called us to take that we have? Is it not so? And Samson's wife wept before him and said, Thou dost but hate me. Alright, let's just pause it here, right? Let's go back a little bit. So after something like this, right? If this was an Israelite woman, right, in this situation, we already know the first thing she might have done is told her husband and so on and so forth. Or she could have just prayed to the Father, man, and delivered, and the Father might have delivered her out of, those men's hands who were threatening her, basically. But remember, this is a heathen Samson wanted. So, anything goes when they upset or in danger. They could pray to their fake god, their idol, and nothing will happen. But at least we had the Father, in our corner. But, if Samson had maybe chosen a wife among his people, this scenario that we're about to read may have been different. But let's continue. Verse 16. And Samson's wife wept before him and said, "Thou dost but hate me, and lovest me not." So she's emotionally manipulating him right now. This is what women do in this modern age. "Thou hast put forth a riddle unto the children of my people, the Philistines, and has not told it me." And he said unto her, "Behold, I have not told it my father nor my mother, and shall I tell it thee?" So he's just saying, just because you basically my woman or whatever, why should I tell you? And she wept before him 7 days, bruh. While their feast lasted, it came to pass on the 7th day that he told her, because she lay sore upon him, and she told the riddle to the children of her people. Man. Hey, man, this is why you gotta pick a good one, man. Snitches. Snitches, man. Anyway, verse 18. "And the men of the city said unto him on the 7th day before the sun went down, What is sweeter than honey? And what is stronger than a lion? And he said unto them, If ye had not plowed with my heifer, ye had not found out my riddle." Heifer? Hold on. A female's cow who have not yet given birth to a cow. I don't think it was meant to be used in that context. A cow. Yeah, but that don't make sense though. If you had not messed with my heifer, this cow. Is he calling his woman a cow? Let me see. A female calf, especially one nearly grown either. I think he's calling his woman a cow. That's so funny, man. I think he's calling his girl a cow, bruh. He had not played with my heifer. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, and the men of the city said unto him on the 7th day before the sun went down, What is sweeter than honey? And what is stronger than a lion? And he said unto them, If ye had not plowed with my heifer, ye had not found out my riddle. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he went down to Ashkelon and slew 30 men of them. I believe he's killing the Philistines, and took their spoil. So he's taken the loot of them, and gave change of garments unto them which expounded the riddle. So he slew the 30 men. Remember, he had to get 30 something from earlier. Where is it? Oh yeah, 30 sheets and 30 chains of garments. Okay. Alright, where was he? Yeah, and he slew 30 men of them. See? He killed them because he had to keep his oath. At least Samson's a man of his word. He slew 30 men and took their spoil and gave the change of garments unto them which expounded the riddle. And his anger was kindled, and he went up to his father's house. So he's mad. But Samson's wife was given to his companion, whom he had used as a friend. Damn. Wait. So you're telling me, man. So you telling me, right? Not only did he pick a foreigner to wife, or was going to sin, right? then she snitched on him, bruh. And then Samson's wife got given to someone else. Hey, man. Samson's gonna be extra mad. Oh my gosh. Okay, verse 15. But it came to pass within a while after, in the time of wheat harvest, that Samson visited his wife with a kid. And he said, I will go into my wife into the chamber, but her father would not suffer him to go in. And the father said, I verily thought that thou hast utterly hated her, therefore I gave her to thy companion. Damn. So after what she did, this man still wants to get back with her, bruh? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. But so the Philistine dad said he thought Samson hated her. Therefore I gave her to thy companion. Sheesh. Is not her younger sister fairer than she? So fairer means more beautiful, for those who know. So he's suggesting the younger sister. Take her, I pray. So pray means to ask. I pray thee instead of her. So her dad is asking Samson to take the younger daughter because she's more beautiful than the other one. Okay. And Samson said concerning them, now shall I be more blameless than the Philistines, though I do them displeasure. And Samson went and caught 300 foxes, and took firebrands, and turned tail to tail, and put a firebrand in the midst between two tails. And when he had set the brands on fire, he let them go in the standing corn of the Philistines. So he's burning their crops, and burnt off both the shocks and also the standing corn, with the vineyards and the olives. Sheesh, he's burning the farmland. Then the Philistines said, who have done this? And they answered, Samson, the son-in-law of Timnite, because he had taken his wife and given her to his companion. And the Philistines came up and burnt her and her father with fire. Sheesh. So in the end of it, hey man, the father technically recompensed her, man. She betrayed Samson. And her father died too, because I believe he was meant to give her daughter to Samson, based off what reason, I believe. Maybe they came to some sort of arrangement. But hey, let's continue. Verse 17. And Samson said unto them, though you have done this, yet will I be avenged of you, and after that I will cease. And he smote them hip and thigh with a great slaughter. And he went down and dwelt in the top of the rock of Etam. Then the Philistines went up and pitched in Judah, and spread themselves in Lehi. And the men of Judah said, why are you come up against us? And they said, to bind Samson. So are we come up, to do to him as he have done to us. Then 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock of Etam, and said to Samson, knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done unto us? So the people of Judah were upset because Samson provoked the Philistines. And he said unto them, as thou did unto me, so have I done unto them. And they said unto him, we are come down to bind thee. So they came to, restrain Samson, that we may deliver thee into the hands of the Philistines. And Samson said unto them, swear unto me that ye will not fall upon me yourselves. And they spake unto him, saying, no, but we will bind thee fast and deliver thee into their hand, but surely we will not kill thee. And they bound him with 2 new cords and brought him up from the rock. And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him. And the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that were burnt with fire, and his bands loose from off his hands. I just want to make a quick mention. When someone's walking with the Father, I'm pretty sure it's like a really bad thing if you kill them, because this also happened to I believe Solomon, when David had the chance to kill him several times, but he didn't because he knew he was like anointed by the Father. So hey man, that's why I'm pretty sure Samson made them promise that they wouldn't kill him, because if the Lord was with Samson and they had unalived him, his blood would be on their hands, and that would be a sin. So he's technically looking out for his people right now, which is honorable. Good job to Samson. But let's continue. And let's read this verse again. When he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him. And the cords that were upon his arm became as flax that was burnt with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hands. So he broke them bands, them cords, like it was nothing. And when he found a new jawbone from an ass, so a donkey's jaw, an ass means a donkey or a horse, but I'm pretty sure ass means donkey. So he found a donkey's jaw, and put forth his hand and took it, and slew 1,000 men therewith. Come on, man. He took a donkey's jaw and slew 1,000 men. Man. The Father is funny, man. The Father is funny, man. But hey, man, that just shows, man. You mess with someone the Father loves, hey, man, that might be undoing. Let's continue, verse 16. And Samson said, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. Oh, that's funny, man. Heaps upon heaps. He's mocking it. He's taking a mick. A jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jawbone I've slain 1,000 men. That's crazy. For real. And it came to pass, when he had made an end of speaking, that he cast away the jawbone out of his hand, and called that place Ramath Lehi. And he was sore athirst, so he was thirsty, and called on the Lord, and said, Thou hast given this great deliverance into the hand of thy servant, and now shall I die for thirst, and fall into the hand of the uncircumcised? But God clave an hollow place that was in the jaw, and there came water thereout. Come on, man. No, the Father says, ask and you shall receive. Samson even asked, he just complained, and the Father still blessed him. Oh man, all praises to you. How about Shah? Hey. So he received he got what he wanted. And when he had drunk, his spirit came again, and he revived, so he was replenished, is what he was saying. Wherefore he called the name thereof yeah, y'all see it. And yeah, y'all see it, Salakia, which is in Lehi. Actually, in case someone's can't read and just listening, En Hakor, which is in Lehi unto this day. And he judged Israel in the days of the Philistine 20 years. Hey, that was a fun few chapters to read. Read chapters 13 to 14 and 15. Guys, this will be part of a playlist. I have done other scripture readings, so if anybody would like to read those, read and listen, tag along, because I do sometimes drop some precepts in them, or try and help my best to edify and keep everything like kind of simple. And yeah, this will be part of a playlist. I've done Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, I think Deuteronomy, and yeah, we are now on Judges. But yeah, so stuff we can take away from this scripture reading is, don't take a heathen to wife. As we know from scripture, we can learn this from Samson, and we can also learn this from Solomon, because Solomon went after idols from heathen wives, and Samson got betrayed by his heathen wife. Look out for your brothers. Look out for your brothers and sisters. If you know you're gonna do something that's gonna put people in danger, warn them ahead of time so they can also avoid the danger. You know, the Father says, what does he say? There's a verse for it, but warn, you know, brothers and sisters if there's incoming danger, so the blood will not be on your hand, something like that. Some brother knows it. But yeah, man, that's what we can take away. So no heathen women, warn your brothers and sisters, and yeah, last one, don't be emotionally manipulated by a woman. If you're gonna keep a secret, keep your secret, man. Trust me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But hey, so all praise to Yahweh, Hashem Yeshai. Hopefully this is edifying to someone in some form of way. And yeah, Moses, I will screenshot your message and I will show it to the brothers. Hopefully they respond. And yeah, shalom.